Hello everyone. Let us now discuss how can we solve this problem. Count largest group. So we are going with an integer n. Each number from 1 to n is grouped according to the sum of its digits. Return the number of groups that have the largest size. So let us take an example. N is equal to 13 and we are given with the output, but let us go and check how we got the output of 4. Now here n is equal to 13 and what I am saying is first go with 1, right? What is the sum of all the digits of this number? Just 1. Now I am making a group here, right? I am just making a group. Now what is the sum here? What is the sum here? For 2 it's just 2, right? So 1 or 2 are different, so I am making another group for 2. Now 3 is having just the sum of 3, and for 4 the same. I'll write it for 5, it's also the same 5. For 6 it's 6, another group. For 7 it's 7. For 8 it's 8, and for 9 it's 9. And then for 10, if you see, I'm going to 10 now. 1 plus 0 is 1. So I am making this into the group of 1. So 1, 11 here. 1 plus 1 is 2. So I am making into this group. 1, 12, right? 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, right? 12 is in this group, and 13. This is the last number for n is equal to 13, right? 1 plus 3 is 14. Now let us see what's the maximum size of from all these groups. From all these groups, here it's only 1, but here I have the size of 2, and I need the number of groups having the largest size. That's what they are asked with. Return the number of groups that have the largest size. So the largest size is 2, and the number of groups having the largest size is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why we are returning 4 for n is equal to 13. So what I am doing here for n is equal to 2, let us see what happens. N is given as 2, then we have only two groups, 1 and 2. The largest size from all the groups is also 1, and the number of groups having largest size are 2. So we'll return 2 there. Now what I take is, firstly I'll take an unordered map, and you might be thinking that, right, we are having just 1e4, it might get more elements in this 1e4 and that unordered map. So I'm just taking an unordered map, right? So what I'll do, int comma int. So here I will store the sum and the frequency. So how many times the same sum is occurring. Then I will take something like a maxi and iterate through all the elements in the unordered map. Let me name it as MP. Now I'll take the maxi. Maxi is nothing but the frequency which is maximum. So instead of doing that, after taking all the sums, I will take the time where I get a new. So what's the intuition for this is, let me go to the algorithm, right? So I'll take unordered map, let me name it as MP. Now int comma int. Now I need to go through every element. For int I is equal to 1, I is less than or equal to n, I plus plus. Now the sum will be get sum of I, right? Here we'll get the sum of the digits for this number. Sum is equal to get sum of I, MP of sum plus plus. What I'll do is instead of iterating through this again on ordered map, again let me name maxi is equal to -1. I am initializing maxi is equal to -1. Now maxi will be maximum of maxi comma mp of current sum. Okay, I think it's clear for now. Now let us see what we'll be doing at the end. So for auto uh, something like sum, I'll initialize as sum and frequency. In MP I am iterating through the unordered map, right? So in this, if frequency is equal to maxi, then we will increment our answer. Let me name it as answer. So I'll tell you one thing where in this, like there will be many less number of sums I'll get, right? I'll tell you how. So I'm returning the answer at the end. But if you see, the constants which are given here are 1e4. Now let me take that number 1e4. That means 1, 0 for one time, 2, 3 and 4. Right? Now here the sum is just 1. I think the most biggest element, that means the largest element here will be 9999, right? So what's the sum for this? Just 36. There will be no sum which would be greater than this. So instead of taking an unordered map, we will take an array named as count, which is of size 37, right? Why 37? Why? Because that 36 will be initialized at the last, and 0 there will be no zero sum, right? So 1 to 36 will be initialized. So count will be of size 37 and everything is initialized to 0, and we'll do the same thing. I am just changing instead of unordered map we'll use this count. So this is how you solve this problem. I have given the code links of both the solutions in the description. Go and check it. If you like this video, do share it to your friends and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.